I'm at 33 RPM Vinyl. This is a store in Traverse City. And we're going to go in. I think there's going to be like special people in here, like celebrities and stuff. So we're going to go find out. Now, I've done a tour of this store, maybe a couple of years ago. It's been a few. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just see what's new and what's exciting in here and what we have going on. And now spin it. So there we go. 33 RPM. See, I told you I was meeting celebrities here. There he is.
Got out of work on that.
Yeah. There we go. I met John. I married a record collector. Heidi's not here.
My friend Tommy saw the Incredible String Band at the Fillmore, and he said, yeah, it was a really nice show, and they came out for the second set, and we're like, now we want to talk to you about Scientology. It's like, everybody...
Oh, no kidding.
They were early Scientologists. He was just like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to check out the Incredible String Band. I like all that British folk, like Fairport.
Uh-huh.
You know.
God,
There's a nice old 2LP press of on Electro we used to see floating around.
Oh.
That's actually the McCoys.
Oh, the McCoys. Okay, they just now call themselves the Infinite.
Well, the album title is Infinite.
I
McCoys.
see. Got it.
Yeah. Then the other one on Merc is called something ball.
The knowledge you information.
See, we also didn't sometimes get a lot of business in our store, so I used to be in there.
Just looking and
Well, I
looking.
used to go in very, very early, sometimes on Tuesdays, before we open at 11, and it was nice to sit in there.
Yeah.
You know, summer day, sun shining through the window, doors locked, and just get lost. In
Okay.
records. Like how Neil Young says he drives around his ranch in an old car. And
Yeah.
just gets lost and writes songs.
Yep.
Gets lost in the era of that car. Alright, that's kind of cool. Maybe not good for your mental health.
Where's that? What? Oh, I looked at that. You were showing, talking. No, I can't. Who was it? The Badfinger band.
Ivies.
Ivies. Oh, there we go. So the early Badfingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
that.
album on Apple, which I think only came out in Europe and on the continent, as they say.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus, look that. I
It's
still
good.
that.
It's good. It sounds like kind of Badfinger,
Yeah.
Power Pot, more. You know, I haven't heard it in years, and I only heard it once. But I remember liking it, and so I'll get that one day just to make that around.
I just have to get through their haircuts. I mean, that's oh my God, wow. But I know it's not the hair; it's what they play. There's a lot in here. Man. So we started with a tour of RPM Records up in Traverse City, Michigan. Beautiful part of Michigan. If you have some bucks, that's where you want to go. And there's great golfing up that way. I was fortunate enough to meet John from So I Married a Record Collector, and we were able to do a little digging together and then went out to eat. Had a absolutely wonderful time. It was great to get to know him. I think my favorite part of this, the whole VC experience, is when you can meet other people. They don't have to be content, video makers. It's just a music collector. I've met a number of people, and we've gone digging or out get a beer or whatever, and they don't make videos, but we enjoy music and something to talk about. And generally we find there's a whole lot more that we agree and we really enjoy. So John, really a good time. Wish Heidi had been there, but we're going to try and get together again sometime when I stay overnight up in Traverse City. So hope you enjoyed the record store tour. So now some music I brought back into my collection. Stuff I used to have before the flood. Now I have it again. Yay. And let's begin with Ultravox, Vienna. Now, I am a huge fan of the original of the first 3 albums of Ultravox. I really love Jamie Foxx, but this thing is beautiful. And what makes it really nice is it is a Japanese pressing of all things. Yeah, what's the chance of that? And I think it's written in Japanese. Oh, actually, that's written in English. Sorry. So that's not very Japanese, but that one really is. Sounds excellent, which is what you would expect it to sound. Nice, clean copy. And see if I can get that back in here or not. Oh, my God. And there's the label. Classic album. Important album. I talk about new romanticism. I'm reading a book right now about the new romantic movement from 75 up to 85. Of course, this album plays a big part of it. So really happy to have it. The next 2, thanks to my friend Mark, Mad for Vinyl. And these were 2 of the Grace Jones. Yeah, haha, you can't get up here, can you, bud? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try anyway. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Get up. Go on. Yeah, all right. He wanted to make sure he's part of it. So we got Warm Leatherette and Slave to the Rhythm. This one came out in 1985. It really was, to me, her last great album. And this was the beginning of her great albums. And this came out at the end of the 70s. Of course, it has Warm Leatherette. Love is a Drug is on here. Breakdowns on here. Private Life. Just top notch. Here we have Slave to the Rhythm. And that's where, one whole side is Slave to the Rhythm, produced by Trevor Horn. So really good music. This whole thing just became very difficult to do. Okay, we just got a cat right there. But happy. This really now, I have the Grace Jones I need to have in my collection. I showed my other one, Private Life. Really important album. So really happy. This was a really hard one to get. So thank you, Mark, for that. Recently picked this up from 1981, Kim Carnes. It's bargain bin every day, $3-4. But wow, when this came out, oh my God, Betty Davis Eyes was on here, just wonderful. Mistaken Identity, really, really like that. Do you know she's like 78 years old now? 78. Unbelievable. Oh my God, it makes you feel super old, doesn't it? I mean, she started her singing career in the early 70s, but this is the album that finally got her noticed. And then she had, a few hits after this. So, something I liked, I bought an 81. Actually, my little brother bought, here we go again. My little brother bought it, and I really liked it. And so I had gotten it and happy to have it back. Brought this one back into the collection. This is Funkadelic. I did have this one already. I have an original, but it's the vinyl just snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. It's really hard to hear. So it's cool to have that original, but guess what? I need something that's playable that you can really enjoy. So here we go with beautiful orange vinyl. Such an important Funkadelic album. Just pure fun. Mommy, what's a Funkadelic? That's how it starts out. Mommy, what's a Funkadelic? Music for my mother's on here. I got a thing. You got a thing. Everybody got a thing. That's on there. Just great stuff. I mean, fun music. Of course, the classics, Maggot Brain. But now I have something that's easier to listen to that on the original. Happy to have it. Tom Petty, greatest hits. Had a lot of Tom Petty. In fact, I had everything. 90s on was all CDs. I had the vinyl before that. It's way too much to try to buy to bring back. It used to be super cheap. Now it's not. This takes care of me with Tom Petty. Now I have the earlier, maybe 3 or 4 of the earlier albums, and I like that. I'm really up to Southern Plantation. The other albums I like, but it's just too much room, and I don't have enough room to sit there and have a complete collection of an artist, unless it's someone I really, really want, like, say, the Cramps. I have the complete Sex Pistols, their one album, in Velvet Underground, but this is one where I love his hits. That's what I'll play them. They're all on my iPhone, so I can enjoy them. So just happy to have this. This really takes care of me with Tom Petty, and quite happy with it. Picked these up, recent reissues. I don't think there's anything special on the vinyl on these, except that it's very black. Yep, that's really black. What are you griping about? And that one's black too. Just more recent reissues. Of course, this has Inky Thump. I loved Inky Thump. I thought Conquest, I thought that was a great song. Rag and Bone. Here, Blue Orchid. It's actually called Call. What is it? Oh, God, Bill or Mr. Satan. Why can't I not read? I absolutely cannot. The lettering they put on there is just so stupid. I know it's Mr. Satan. It was the Satan album, but this one was okay. Now, so here I just talked about Tom Petty. I really don't need it all. And I bought that. Sometimes you just wonder if I just want to spend money just because what the hell, to spend it. This one wasn't necessary. This one was. I really like this. I really enjoy the White Stripes. It's not like a huge discography. I'm in the Third Man Record Club. They keep reissuing them in deluxe sets. Most of those got washed away, but they're coming back again. So really happy to have this one. This one wasn't as necessary. I got it. Then we have a couple Rolling Stones brought back into my collection. I did talk about this one in 1981. I just brought that back in, and it's only rock and roll. I think that's a nice Stones album. I could put it in a box and say it's a box set or whatever. That nice inner sleeve on there. That's really nice. And for those that want the record, there you go. Dance Little Sister. Is this an essential one? Nah, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. It's only rock and roll is really the big thing on here. But it's nice. Again, I don't need all the Stones. I do like the earlier Stones. But, you know, I guess my wheelhouse would be 77 to 81, those 3 albums that went on there. So this one here, as I talked about in my favorites of 81, was really important. So super happy to get this one back. This is nice. If it's a good price. Isn't like I need to go find a super expensive original or anything. That one will do me. And the final one, brought it back in. I've been kind of, if it showed up in my record store, it was pretty inexpensive. ZZ Top's Eliminator. I mean, when this came out and those videos were going on, oh my God, did you see those ladies come out of that car? I was in my early 20s. I was still at that time get excited about things like that. And so this was something. But now it's not necessarily my favorite ZZ Top album. It's okay. I mean, the songs are catchy as all get out, but I like that dirtier blues. I really love that part of their 70s albums. And they lost this. And after this, I really don't need any ZZ Top. But this, yeah, it's important. It's a really cool album. I'm okay having that one back in my collection. So there's some albums. I still got another stack of albums I brought back into my collection. Trying to keep it a little shorter on the midweek. So Cat says he's enjoying them. Yeah, meow. And he's just being a... No, what? Yeah, I think someone wants my attention for something. Probably some food or whatever. So, hey everyone. Cat, high five. High five by Cat. See you later. Bye.